Good day once again. How are you doing? Yes, today I want to look at a past question, review a past question of Music Association of Music Society of Nigeria. One of their past question for the preliminary stage, the preliminary grade 3 exam. That's of November 2023. Want to consider the questions here. Let's review them. Let's treat them based on what we have done so far in our previous classes for this preliminary stage. Okay, the first question there is asking, excuse me, I want to see, yes. Okay, so the first question there is say, give the following treble clef notes by their letter names. The first is done as an example. So look at the first one there. Remember, this remember this is middle C. Remember that's middle C. Middle C. Okay, before we answer this question, can you remember the mnemonics for the space of the treble? Mnemonic for this space. Face. Just if you have forgotten, it is face. F A C E. Face. So what is that second space? What is the letter name? The letter name is A. So letter name there is A. So the answer there is what? The answer there is A. For the first one is A. Okay. The second one there. See, from that face we can look at it. So second one there is E. This one is E. Yes. Why the line there? That line, second line on the treble, Steve, or the second line. Remember the mnemonic there. Every good boy deserves favor. Every good boy deserves favor. E, every good. That's G. That means that second line is what? G. Then definitely you know this one is E. E. Yes. Okay. That's E. So look at that space up there. Remember, every good boy deserves favor. So after F here, after this line, after that line, the last line is F. After F, what letter is it? That space, what letter is it? Yes, it's G. Is G. So the answer here is G. And what is this space? Remember, we have down here, we have middle C. So what is that note at the space there? That note is what? Is D. Is D. Yes, is D. D. Okay, so this is D. This is D. Remember, every good boy deserves. Every good boy deserves. So this is D again. Okay, remember face. For this one, face. So this is F. Remember again, every good boy. Every good boy. So that middle one is what? Is B. Is B. I hope all this is clear to us. Why this last one is, remember, face. So this is C. C. Yes, that's C. C. Okay, let's go to the second question. So with this, all this is 10 marks. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each one you get there is 1 marks. That is 10 marks. Okay, let's go to the second question. The second question says, name the following bass clef notes by their letter names. Name the following bass clef notes by their letter names. The first is done for you. So just like what we have done for the treble clef, we are now going to do for the bass clef. Okay, so remember, mnemonics for the space of bass is what? All cattle eat grass. All cattle eat grass. It means the third space, all cattle eats is E. That third space is E. Is E. Okay. This one is what? That line. That's the what line now? The fourth line. Remember, good boy deserves favor always is the line for the bass. Good boy deserves favor always. So is deserve D. Good boy deserves favor. F rather. Good boy deserves favor. So is, what do we have there? F. F. Here we have F. Here we have F. So let's continue. We have F. So what is this space that we are looking at? This space, yes, I believe you should know it, is B. B. Remember, good boy deserves favor always. Then after that, B. So we have, this is B. Definitely what you have next there is the middle C. So remember, good boy deserves favor. So here, that line, you have F. You have F there. Okay. So remember, we are on the bass stave. We are on the bass. So for the bass, what is that space below? Remember that the first line there is G. That is good boy deserves favor, or is good boy. So what do we have before G? F. So this is also F. That's also F. So all cattle. So this is C. Good boy deserves. This is D. All cattle eat grass. This is G. That is G. I hope we can get that. The second question and the last one here is also G. Also G. Good boy deserves favor. Okay, let's go to our question number 3. Let's treat question number 3. Now, question number 3 says, match the following notes with their names by drawing a line from the notes to their names. The first is done for you. The first is done for you. You can see that note that has a stem and has a flag. What's the name? Is quiver. Is quiver. Quiver. Okay. What is this one here? This is a brave. Semi. Okay, sorry. It should be down. Let's look for it. Yes, semi-brave. So this is semi-brave. Okay. The next one there. This was it. That's a minim. Minim. So let's look for minim. So there's the minim there. Draw it to minim. Okay, draw it to minim. Yes, that's a minim. Okay, so the next one there, that's note with two tails, is semi-quiver. 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 Yes, that's it. And the following note is what? A quarter note, also called what? Crotchets. A crotchets. Crotchets. Yes, crotchets. So we have answered the 5 questions. Answer the 5 questions for number 3. Let's go to number 4. Number 4, it said mark with an X the lower notes of each pair of notes in the stave below. The first is done for you. Now these 2 notes, you can see, remember when I was telling you about the stave, I said the pitch increases as you ascend the stave, while the pitch decreases as you descend the stave. So we're looking at which of these 2 notes in this, let me draw this for you. Which of these 2 notes is having a lower pitch? Which of them has a lower pitch? Say mark with an S the lower notes of each pair. So that's first one is done for. So let's go to the one here now. So which of these 2 is lower? Let's mark it with X. Definitely you can see is this one. Is this. I hope it is clear. Because if you look at it, all cattle eats. That one is E. The other one is what? F. Okay, now let's look at the next drawing. The next one here. Let's look at this place now. In this place, look at the 2 of them. You observe that they are on the same space. So all cattle, so they are both C's. They are both C's on the same space, C. But remember that I told you about accidentals. This is sharp. That a sharp will increase a note by half its pitch. That means one is C, the other one is C sharp. So which of the 2 of them is lower? Which one? C, definitely. Because that sharp has increased that other one by a semitone. Okay, let's go here now. Which of these 2 pair of notes is lower? You can see, remember face. So E, one is E flat, one is just E natural. E flat, E natural. Now, E flat and E natural, which is lower? Which is, you should know that flat decreases the pitch of a note by a semitone. So that means E flat is lower than E natural. E flat is lower than natural E. Okay, let's continue. Let's come to this. Look at this is B. They are both. You can see that one B is flattened, the other one has a natural accidental. So which of the 2 of them is lower? Remember that flat decreases the pitch of a note by a semitone. So the B flat is lower. B flat is lower. Okay, and let's consider the last one here. See, they are both on A. A, that space is A, but one is sharpened, the other one is not sharpened. So which is lower? Definitely A is lower than A sharp, because the sharpened A, that sharp has increased the pitch of that A by a semitone. So the lower pitch is this. Okay, I believe this is clear to us. Okay, let's go to the next question. The next question, question number 5. It said mark with an X the higher notes of each pair of notes in the stave below. Which of the pair is higher? So they give an example here. You can see the example. That's we're talking about C. But one C is sharpened, the other one is natural. And the sharpened C is believed, is taken as the higher notes. Okay, let's go here now. So which of these 2 is higher? Very good boy. B and C. B and C of the same stave, which one is higher? definitely is the C. C is higher. C is higher. I hope you understand how we got that. Okay, look at these two also. Face. One F is sharpened, the other one is not sharpened. It's just its own, the natural F. Which one is higher? Definitely the sharpened F. The sharpened F is higher. Okay, let's go to the next question. Here you can see these two notes. So which one is higher? Which one is higher? You can see what you have there is D. One D is flattened, the other one is natural D. Remember, a flat decreases a note by a semitone. So definitely that D flat is lower. So the higher is this one, that is the natural. Okay, I hope you are getting that. So these are the kind of questions. This is a past question for prelim stage. Okay, so seeing here, you can see the two are on a space above the stave, and that space is B. But one B is flattened, the other one is not flattened. So which is higher? Definitely natural B is higher. Yes, natural B is higher. Okay, so here you can see this one also, face. With face we know is A. One A is sharpened, the other A is flattened. So A sharp and A flat, which one is higher in pitch? A sharp and A flat, definitely it is A sharp. That is that. Okay, let's go to the next question. Say on the step below, write the scale of C ascending. Write the scale of C ascending on the scale below. Now, here we are not told the type of notes we are to use for it. We are not told the type of notes. So, notes that you can use brief. If you decide, you can also use minim. If you decide to use a crotchet for it. But in some cases, you will be informed which to use. So since we are not informed, let's just use the brief, semi-brief rather. Let's use semi-brief. Okay, so using our semi-brief as the notes. Remember, there is a middle C here, below here. There is a middle C, a midline there. Okay, so we start from that. So C, the next place is D, this line is E, this space is F, this line is G, this space is A, this line is B, and this space is C. That is the scale. But we have to indicate where we have the semitones. Semitone is here, semitone is here. I hope you remember this in what we have learned. And this is the scale of C ascending. That is what you're asked to draw on the stave. Write the scale of C ascending. So this is the scale ascended. That is scale ascended. If it was to be for you to write it descending, then this is what you should have done. We will have just come to this place, either in the front there. We have come to this place, write C like this, B, A, G, I hope we get that, F, E, this is E, that space is E, then this is D. why this is C. Remember that between the third and the fourth there is a semitone. Between the seventh and the eighth there is a semitone. So this is the key of D of C descending. That's the key of C descending. I hope that makes some sense to us. Okay, let's look at the next question. The next question says, add accidentals, sharp, flat, or natural to the notes that need them to make the scale below to be in F major. So what we're saying here, we want to construct F major. So which of the notes is to be flattened in F major? Well, in grid, the next grid, I will present the mnemonics for you to know which of the notes to flatten and which of the notes to sharpen if it's a major key and not a flat key. So for here, just know that the first note, if for F, the first note to be flattened is B. So it's that mnemonics is just BED FC, BED GF. Sorry, I said yes, bead. Just bead. Just remember bead. When you remember bead, let me write the bead I'm talking. Bead. So if it is one flat, it's only B we are going to flatten, only this B line or space, only the note B. If it is two flats, is B and E. If it is three flats, is that is B, E, A. So in that case, note the flat become easy after direct guide is how you know the key. But just know that for at your own level, for you to construct key F, only B is flattened. Only B is flattened. So we'll look for B here and flatten. So you can see the first one there is what? That is this is F. Remember, that is F. This here is F, followed by E, then you have here D, you have C, then you have B. So in front of this B, you put a flattened, flat in front of that B there. Put a flat. So this is the scale of F major. That is the scale of F major. So where do we have our semitones? We have our semitones between the sixth and between the seventh and the eighth, and between the third and the fourth. So where is the seventh and eighth? We have our semitones there. Others are tones. So for the third and fourth, where do you have the semitone? Third and fourth notes. You have the semitones here. I believe that is clear. This is a construction. And you're right, key C. Okay, let's answer this question number 7. He said, answer the questions below. Answer the questions below. Say, which note is also called whole note? Which note is also called whole note? The answer is semi-breve. Semi-breve. semi-brief. Okay, that's that. Okay, the next question is, another name for crotchet is, what is another name for crotchet? Remember your crotchet, let me just draw it for you. This is what your crotchet look like. You know, the note head. This is a crotchet. So what other name do we have for this crotchet? The other name is a quarter note. Quarter note. It's a quarter note. It is a quarter. I hope that is clear. Okay. What other question? The dash is also called the bass clef. Dash is also called the bass clef. It's F. Remember? For treble clef, also call it what? G clef. For the bass clef, also call it what? F clef. Okay. So he said a half note. A half note is called what? A half note. What do you call a half note? That half note is called minim. Minim. Can you draw minim? Let me minim. So I hope you remember the drawing of minim. Is M-I-N-I-M. To draw minim. Yes, that's a minim. That's a minim. That's a not shape on the head. Okay. So he said answer true or false to this. The semi-brief gets 2 counts. False. The semi-brief does not get 2 counts. No, that is false. The semi-brief gets 4 counts. It's 4 counts. But we'll not go there now. I'll not talk about that now. You can use your idea of church music, where the counts for, let me go through that quickly. Count for minim is 1. Anyway, it's also dependent on the time signature. So for minim, this is minim is 2. This is minim. Sorry, this is, you are doing this quiver. That is not what you have to do, so I'm not taking my time to. Okay, so that is that. So the count, a quiver gets half, a minim gets 2, a crochet gets 1 counts. But that is not the focus of this lecture for now. So I believe you have gotten all we have said now. Is there any other question? Let me check. So remember, this is false. This is false. This is false. The answer is 4. Okay. Dante, I'll give you that. I'll be looking at that. Study the melody below carefully, and then answer the question that follows. What is the key of the melody? What is the key of the melody? The key, you can see, is having only one sharp. So the answer there is G. G major. Is G major. So what does P stand for? I don't want to bother you about all these. Okay. I want you to have studied it, so I won't be cramming some of all these ones. But it's piano, and it means soft. Soft. Piano. It's actually piano, but it means soft. So what does MP stand for? Mezzo. Piano means very soft. Very soft. Very soft. What does F stand for? Loud. Forte. Loud. Loud. So what does this sign stand for? It stands for decrescendo. Decrescendo. That decrescendo means gradually getting softer. Gradually getting softer. Now I say you should circle around the repeat sign in the melody. Circle around the repeat sign in the melody. Let's see. You can see. Look at these two dots. Let me just look at here. You can see you have two dots between the middle lines. Those two dots means repeat sign. So that is the repeat signs. So we didn't talk much on that. When you see this in music, in the stave, it means you should repeat that portion. You should repeat that portion. Okay, let's go back to question number, what's now? So, okay, so the time signature of the melody is what? Is 3/4. What does it mean? 3/4. What does it mean? 3/4 just means 3 crotchets in a bar. 3 crotchets in a bar, or 3 quarter notes in a bar. But just note it as 3 crotchets in a bar. And we say give the letter name of the highest notes of the melody. What is the highest note of the melody? Let's see. These are not the highest notes. We have seen there is C. Highest notes we have seen there is C. This is from C. We have gone to D. To E. E. We have gone to E. 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 That's the highest notes. If you look at it, is there another note on that last space or above it? Okay, so that's the highest notes there. So what is the letter? Sorry about that. So what is the letter name of the highest notes of the melody? So that is what now? Remember, this is G. So this is E. That is using face is E. Using face, remember, is E. The highest note is E. And let's see, what is the lowest note? What is the letter name of the lowest note? Let's go. Which is the lowest note? We have seen G there. G. Okay, now we have seen D. This is D. We have seen D. Let me draw. We have seen D. Let's see. Under D. Under D. That animal. So D. There is nothing below that D. So D is the answer. D The letter name is what? Is D. Let me see it here. Is D. The longest notes, if the melody is a minim, how many quavers are there in a minim? Okay, the longest note of the melody is a minim. E is a minim. So how many quavers are in a minim? But that in a minim, you have two crotchets. You have two crotchets, and each crotchet you have two quavers. So you have in a minim, how many quavers you have? 4 quavers. 4 because 2 quavers makes a crotchet. Another 2 makes a crotchet. The 2 crotchets give us a minim. So this is 4 quavers. 4 quavers. Okay. Copy out. So you should copy out bars 7 and 8 on the empty stave below. Remember to include key signature and all other details. So I think this is simple enough. This is bar 7. This is bar 7. Let me show us. This is bar 7. Copy this bar 7 and also copy this bar 8. Okay. So what are we asked? I asked to copy that. So when you want to copy, just copy this the way it is here. You include your key signature, and then type this or just the whole of this is what you are asked to transfer. Okay, so we've come, and I believe we should be able to do all that. So I believe we have come to the end of reviewing this question. If you have anything, you can put it in the comment section. We'll look at it. I can respond to you on the the comments section, and also try to like and to share if you have at least enjoyed it. God bless you. Thank you very much.